Hi, this is LT Survival. Another review, this time Zanmax 1101, a classic folder. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Well, it's the second Zanmax I present to you. This time it's a folder and it is a classic. Classic because it's a two-hand deployment knife, okay, with a notch here, and it's a lock back in the back. 440C on the blade, okay, and a classic curve on it. So saber grind with a drop point, a classic drop point, very pointy, okay, but it's a big man folder because if you look at it, four finger hand and still some spare space to put even the widest grip. It's an 8-inch folder, so quite a long blade, almost 4 inches in blade length, if I recall. Yeah, 3.5 for the blade length. So really nice. I think it's rosewood inlays on the scales. There's no pin that shows, there is nothing, so don't expect to open this one. A lanyard, whoops, okay, lanyard hole here. You see the rosewood, I think would be nice wood, okay, really nice. Gives a very classic look to this knife. It is big, but it is classic, so nobody's gonna do anything about this knife. So basically two-hand deployment. The notch is only on one side, but since it's two-hand, you have no choice but to get the notch. A classic knife, again, with a big lanyard hole, a big lanyard. It's almost a loop in the back. It's the spacer in the back that acts at the as a lanyard hole. So basically it's a complete the filled up of a back for the spring, for the retention of the blade, okay, and it works really well. So it has a good retention, okay, you can't open this way, and it clicks firmly in position, okay, again. So really a nice knife, a very classic. One thing about Zanmax, the box are really the locks, and it comes with a sheet. So if I fold my folder, you have a leather sheet, and it's really well made, and it goes in, okay. So if you have the lanyard, if you have a lanyard, it can help you open it. Tight fit, so no movement in the sheet. Although the way they did the sheet is a cheap way. They could have reversed sorry about that. They could have reversed the loop, because this sheet is going to be difficult to pass into your belt, and it's going to stand high because this has not been turned around. So one thing they could have done is turn this around. It's a little more expensive to do. Well, it takes about an inch more leather, and it's a little more expensive, but the belt loop would have been like wider and more adapted to be worn on the belt. This one's gonna dig into your side a bit the way it is. It's an inch over your belt, okay, but it's a nice touch. For how much did this knife cost? It is available still on GearBest. $21 Canadian. I paid less than that. I'm sure I paid less than that. Should open in 2 windows. Sorry, I'm gonna take a little beer drink. Last weekend of the holiday, so basically we're the 5th of January, so next week I'm starting over again in Montreal. That's why I'm in the setting of Quebec City doing some videos. So just for those that are curious, local brew, éphémère apple brew. It's one of those that they bring only in season. Okay, from Unibrew. So you have l'éphémère apple, and you've got éphémère with other, I think, apricot you can get in the summer. So back to our knife. The sheath is well made, even though it's a good quality leather. Just the loop that is the drawback of it. So it's for those that have leather work stuff, and it's very difficult to redo a sheet like that. You can mold the sheet again and do another one to replace this one with a better loop. But in the meantime, you do have a sheet. So it's an option either in the bottom of your pocket or in on your belt. Okay, you have the choice. The knife is easy to pull out. Okay, not a problem. Opening, and you can use the knife. The knife is sharp. 440C Zanmax, they make their knife incredibly sharp. I mean, I could use some paper here, some old paper. Okay, it got like butter, they say. So I hope you enjoyed this little review. It's many I've been doing. It's to get the small knife out of the way. When spring is gonna come, I'm gonna go on the larger blade. One of them is there to be tested. I've used it. I love this blade. It's the original design. So some of them will be reviewed again more extensively. So I hope you do enjoy those reviews. In the meantime, since we can't do everything in the winter, it's still a lot of snow outside. For Quebec, it's not a lot, but there is some snow. So hope you like these videos, and we'll see you in the next one.